What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy, Cousin Roy, and today we got a lot to talk about. The Lakers are tanking. Your NBA fantasy team has to be changed, so welcome to another episode of Rim Shot. Kobe. Oh, maybe no Kobe.
You ain't shit.
My grandma shoot better than you.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got an intro. Let's go. Yo, guys, it's been a quite an interesting week of basketball. So the Lakers just won their game in overtime, and they're not looking good at all, man. None of them are playing well except for Anthony Davis. LeBron James is now out for 4 weeks at least with I think it was a stomach strain, and also I think that ankle is not fully healed. So there's been a lot of shit going on, but today mainly we want to talk about Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving, two clowns who have been. I can't even put it into words what these two guys are doing. So I wanted to do the show alone today, but I couldn't. So I needed some help. So as you see today, we got a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my brother, the Ace Dragon, baby. What's up, Wei? What's going on?
Buddy. Hey.
I like the intro.
Nice intro. Oh, rim shot.
You ain't shit. Yo.
The footage looked like white chocolate.
like from the 80s, like white man can jump. So it was actually a template from one of these programs that I had to do our thumbnails and all that. And in it took me like 2 days to kind of look for something that doesn't have copyright and all that, and where the basketball actually missed the shot. So I had to take that and then put the audio. Anyway, man, thanks for coming on, Wei. I got you this special intro, baby. Let's go. Hey, dude. So let's jump straight into this, man. Wei. Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons are acting like fools, man. I think even with New York saying that they might reverse the mandate and all that a few days ago, now they've changed it. But now they're saying like, hey, we want to encourage booster shots. Did you read about that?
No, I didn't hear.
Yeah, so New York now, what they're going to do is instead of just having the one-shot mandate, moving forward, they want to encourage the booster shot, which is the third shot. So if anybody, the rim shot. There you see, man, there you go, exactly. Yeah, the rim shot. And so Kyrie Irving now most likely is not going to be able to play in New York at all, man. I think his season is scratched.
Just not gonna work, man. Like you you called them two clowns. So let's say Kyrie's Bobo, and we'll talk about Ronald McDonald later.
That's right.
Ben Simmons.
Bobo.
So fucking Bobo. I mean, no one knows what he's thinking because he won't say. If at least he comes out and says, "I'm anti-vax," or I've got a health issue, or I've got whatever, then at least people can start to understand. But if you're not going to talk about why and just say, nah, I'm not going to do it because it's private or whatever, then, people are going to hate on you. And that's why the whole world is hating on Bobo right now. I mean, they're meant to be they were the big three last season. Didn't amount to shit. Everyone's talking about how shit the Lakers are, so he's lucky that way. But it's disappointing.
Yeah, I like
motherfucker. Come on.
No, straight up, man. Wake the fuck up. Like what the shit? Like I mean, when we were speaking off camera and all that, we have been heavily shitting on Kyrie Irving for quite some time now. I think especially after he left Cleveland back when, I think he really lost his mind, man. I think the arrogance level took off to different thing when that whole N-word dropped on Danny Schroeder. Hey, what do you think? I never asked you about that. Remember when Danny Schroeder said, "Yo, what's up?" And dropped the N-bomb on him, and then he got all angry. Now you ain't talk that, man. I don't know you like that. I mean, he got all crazy and there. What do you think of that? Huh? I know it was some time ago, but
this is pretty stupid.
Straight up.
I mean, considering it's all over music, it's used in movies. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand if you were a 80-year-old man who lived through slavery and had to pick cotton, then okay, then fair enough, man. But
hey, he don't know me, man. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you, man. Shit, man.
You're a young multimillionaire who bounces rubber on wood for millions of dollars. Get a fucking grip, man.
Man, straight up. The athlete apparently there was some talk before this that 76ers and net first the news report, okay, we are not talking to each other. Daryl Morey spoke to everybody except for Philly, and then now there was a news that they might trade him to Philly for Ben Simmons. Nah, this is another fool. Like for a young guy like him who hasn't accomplished jack shit to be acting out like this, I just don't understand where the advice is coming from, or if there actually is any advice, or whether you can actually advise Ben Simmons on shit.
I mean, you look at Ben Simmons, Ronald McDonald, right? And then you compare him, compare him to I'm gonna compare him to Josh Giddey, the rookie,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Josh Giddey's father and Ben Simmons' father were teammates in Melbourne, right? Ben Simmons' father was a star, not really a star, but you know what I mean. Like he was one of the two import players, and Josh Giddey's father's just like a role player, like important role player on the team and shit. And look at how shit turns out. You know what I mean? Like Josh Giddey ain't said shit. He's not said shit, but he's come out as playing good. He's letting his game do the talking. You know what I mean? Then you got fucking Ben Simmons, who hasn't accomplished shit, but is calling for. Okay, I understand you call for a trade, but you still got to play the game, earn your living until the trade goes through. You can't just fucking sit and take your ball and go home, or in his case, go to training and get chucked out and all that shit.
Do you know what the Ben Simmons thing reminded me of? Back when I was there, when we were in college and all that, and then we used to train for the university games and all that. So Ben Simmons is like one of those guys, right? That was good, but then he played in the last year's games and then he kind of screwed up in the finals. So the guys were like, we didn't really hit on him, but we were like, it's okay, man. We think you can play better. No. So the next season he refuses to come for training before we go for the uni games. But then just before we leave for the party, before we leave for the tournament, he joins us. He comes for a practice session. He's like, nah, fuck this, man. I don't want to do no weight training. Nah, you want to do drill shit? Fuck that. Nah, man, you want to do practice features? Screw you, man. Fuck yeah, I'm going to go, man. I got mental health issues. It might be that college kid. That shit, man. I don't do shit. I'm not even with you.
Sounds exactly right.
Yeah.
Just like some tickets that we used to play with.
Yeah. Bro, like where would he actually...
Where did he get the balls?
I mean, it's true. I'm not sure if he has any.
I think a lot of the blame, maybe, should go to the management. Rich Paul. They used to get in their way. The big players. I mean, the guy's dating Adele. You know what I'm saying?
White meat only.
Hey, nothing wrong with adding a bit of gravy.
Sure can put it away.
Gotta squirt some gravy out to get some flavor. It's all good.
No, true that. Adele be known to like that dark meat as well. Yeah. True.
But yeah, so the point is, you're right. He's got no right to really act this way. Like, when Barkley wanted to trade from Philadelphia to Phoenix, he complained, but he never stopped playing, and he never stopped playing hard. You know what I mean? But Ben, the fuck's he thinking? And it's just making it worse.
You think there's any way back? Like at this point, they already played 10 or 11 games.
I didn't think there was a chance. Then he came back, and then I think they kind of, after the training incident, they kind of made good. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Daryl Morey said we're going to get him whatever help he needs, whatever. And then he just shat on that too.
Yeah.
And then stopped turning up again. So he's forcing their hand to at least, hold his money back.
You got any ideas where he can go? That'll help.
Fuckhole.
Yeah, I know. He can go straight to the toilets.
I don't know what team would want him, with that kind of attitude. Who would want that kind of shit influence on your team? But then the same goes for KYRIE. It's not just a distraction. it's also the toxic vibes that they bring. You know what I mean? And in Ben's case, lack of game as well.
But
for that level of player, that is,
Yeah, but these teams, right? As long as there's a good player out there that they can get, they're always going to try and go for them, right? If you would say if you had to pick a team that maybe best suited him right now, who would you go with?
Well, I always said that Minnesota would be a good place for maybe Ben to go to team up with. I think what do you call it? Carl Anthony Towns. Needs a good playmaker.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
You don't think they're stacked now? So that Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell is a bit injured, but he's still okay.
Yeah, but they're still they're maybe mid echelon, and then Ben Simmons maybe one a bit above that. I think in talent wise anyway, I think it'd be a fair.
He's the one who didn't want to go. Remember, he said he wanted to go to a few choice.
Oh, that's right.
Choice, mate. Choice places, man. Choice states, mate.
Well, man, his favorite club is wherever, New York or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, he wanted to go to the big ones, LA, New York, the big franchises, Golden State, and whoever. I don't think Houston was in the talking, but yeah, I heard he wanted to go to the big franchises and didn't want to go to the small ones, so he was kind of being pissy about it. But man, look, Harden also was being a dick in Houston, but they humored him for so long, man. Like, who knew about all that shit behind the scenes? Right now, coming for training, coming late, wrong thing. Sorry, that's fantasy. Coming late for training, have to repeat the thing. Westbrook is there early, this guy is late. Everything surrounds around him, right? That's why I was like, okay, maybe there's still some value, but you know what I really think? I think the other teams don't have faith in him anymore. I personally never rated him.
Kyrie?
Ben Simmons. Never rated him, bro. Yeah. I never rated him highly.
He's not all that. He's just not all that. He's overrated, and that a bit of lack of heart, I think, showing now. So
yeah. Now let's talk about the Lakers.
Well, there you go. Maybe Westbrook for Westbrook Simmons. And Simmons in a package deal or something.
Interesting thing. Well, you think that'll work?
Not necessarily, but
since you're talking about it, where he can go, right? Let me just throw that out there.
Yeah, well, they're both in two separate holes right now. So why not combine those holes into one big fucking hole, and then they'll be all together?
So that's right. Two holes are always better than one.
Damn right. The world is full of assholes.
Full of it. So that's why. So we swap one for the other. What do you think about Ben Simmons in Lakers? Because since bro, remember I showed you that thing? How did I share it with you? How Magic? Okay, keep saying Michael Jackson. Magic Johnson kind of shat on this one. I mean, he kind of said it didn't work out. Getting Russ, it's not working out. And let me just throw you some stats. I just checked. I just got this.
Okay.
He can't shoot 63%. Okay. He's only shooting 63% from the free throw, bro. And he's now ranked 100 out of 103. For the threes, he's shooting 26.8% of the threes. So he's ranked 141 out of 154. There are only 13 players worse than him. From the field goal, he's shooting 41.8%. So what kind of bullshit numbers are these, man, for Lakers?
Well, he's still averaging 18 points, which means he must be taking a lot of shots.
Yeah, as usual. I think
there's a lot of shots not being taken by the others too, right?
That's right. I don't think it's working out, man. Talk to me.
I don't know. Part of me thinks 10 games in, or 11 games in, whatever. I don't think it's the end of the world yet. I think the expectations were way too high for the regular season anyway, and LeBron's only played 6 games, so granted, even without LeBron, they should be doing better, but I don't think it's panic. I mean, maybe a bit panic stations, but I think it's a little bit of media hype as well. Granted, he's playing shit. He's not playing. He's not playing as good as he should be, or
he's not.
Yeah,
I think he
as good
made
as he
like
has been.
11 of 60 shots or whatever the other day.
And some of the shots have been
Total 3 games or whatever. I mean, come on, man. Simply shooting.
clangers, man.
Yeah, it's been painful to watch Lakers, and you know I'm a LeBron guy. It's been painful to watch Lakers. I got LeBron in our Yahoo too. So now he's going to sit out for 4 weeks, man. Bro,
But
I
they're
heard
saying
that.
that. Yeah,
Go ahead. No. I was just thinking like 4 weeks means if you got minimum of 3 games per week, right? It's 3, 6, 9, 12 games. So you're already at almost at the 1/3 of the season, right? 1 quarter, I suppose. You got
About a
82
quarter,
games.
yeah.
And by the time you play 65 games or so, you should know whether you made it, right? Estimated. So now, wait, like, bro, LeBron is out 4 weeks. AD is knocked. They have Kendrick Nunn and Wayne Ellington just came back. Okay, thank God, but he only scored 8 points. 8 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Is bullshit. Austin Reeves 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Carmelo though, but we'll come to that. We'll talk about the guys who are sucking first. Ken Bazemore 0 points, 2 rebounds, 14 minutes. It's a shambles. He hit another quadruple double today, you know, with the turnovers, Russell.
Hey man, gotta feel you gotta feel those stat sheets.
Stat sheets.
somehow, man. If you're not getting one category, you gotta fill up another.
Let me show you this thing. I can share the screen. I'll share the screen here so we can talk about it a little bit. I gotta share the window. Let's share it. Fuck it. Yeah. So as you can see here, let's go Russell Westbrook. Goodness, where is his stats for the day? Never mind. Let's check here. So Russell Westbrook stats for the day here is like this. Okay, they didn't show stats for the day here. That's fantastic. That's great though.
I got the season stats up. It's okay.
Okay, you can share your screen actually. You can share your screen here. There's a button down there. You can bring it up. And I can put it in. It's the one that has the monitor and a red cross below it, all below.
I'm gonna open system preferences. Cunt.
You know, even today's win, right, was an overtime win, what? 1-2-6 to 1-2-3. It wasn't
Yeah.
smooth sailing at all. I think if like Davies didn't come back and score 32 points today with Melo scoring 29 points, it would have been they would be 5-6 and not 6-5. Hornets and them Hornets are now 5 for 7, you know, 5 with 7 losses. So I'm looking at it, bro, and I'm thinking if they don't solve some shit here real soon or somebody finds some. Oh, it's not working?
Okay.
Oh, no, it's all good. I can open the fantasy and then we can I can do it. I can do it here. Let me see. Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, yeah. So if Melo is not playing like how he's playing right now, I don't think these guys would be even close to where they are.
Yeah, man.
And every game seems to be going to extremes. They got to push their damn selves to actually go get over teams like Charlotte, losing to OKC the other day. Oh man, that one
Melo's
was
playing great.
yeah. They
Melo's
lost. Yeah, only Melo is doing all right. But so for fantasy purposes, that's nice. But for Lakers, you know, it's not really. It's
But
not
did
really
you
working.
see, Melo must love being at home because he's shooting. I think he's shooting 60% from 3-point range when they're at home, but on the road he's shooting 6% from 3. At home cooking.
Okay. Got a little bit of their mama's cooking.
Lala.
Kwame Brown's. Sorry? I know. I think they was already
Carmelo and
because
Lala. Oh, okay.
they were because he had another family and all that. She found out and all that.
Oh.
Another kid, yeah. So Lala goes Baba. Lucky with the good hair and getting hit on that. So yeah, what else? We were supposed to talk about Lakers sucking in.
Keep going about the Lakers.
Oh,
for a bit.
yeah. Now I remember.
Seriously.
Sorry, lucky I got my bullet points here. The Athletic has reported that Boston has engaged in some conversations and expressed interest in a deal for Simmons.
All right.
So the Celtics have made a bit of a rough start to the season. You know, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown haven't really been able to lift the team up. You know, they're not. What's their tally of this? Just give me a sec. Let me check Celtics season so far. You saw that thing, right? Where what's his face? Smart calling them out for not passing the ball. Man, I love that shit, man. That shit was fucking dead. That shit was hilarious.
That's
Okay.
it's juvenile to call it out in public though.
You didn't think it was good for him to say that?
I mean, you know.
Why?
You know, Okay, you know, if it's just during the game, then okay, fine. But I guess, you know, if even I mean, I don't know, because we're not behind the scenes. If they're at training and shit and they're not passing the ball, if they're on the fucking airplane, you know, the private jet, and you know they're, you know, fucking acting like big bosses and shit, and not backing up, then I can see where Marcus Smart's coming from.
But
Talking about shit teammates, back to the Lakers for a second. Did you see Anthony Davis lay hands on Dwight Howard?
oh man,
Dwight Howard will pulverize that nigga, man.
but Anthony Davis was so strong, man. Like he just put his hand on his elbow and like, you know, kind of pushed him down.
But I'm pretty sure Dwight would rip that shit.
Yeah.
out of
No,
him
I
getting
think
down to it.
if Dwight wanted to, that it will over right there and then.
He'd rip his eyebrow out. I think.
I was absolutely amazed at Anthony Davis' strength, man. I was like, oh my god.
No, he's not a small guy, but like, you don't do that shit in front of the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't you think Howard was acting a fool? Don't you think Howard was acting a fool a little bit? The guy was calling him to kind of talk about the play because Howard was screaming at some of the players, right? He was screaming at some of the. Okay, well, what happened was Howard was screaming at some of the players for not doing certain things because at that point they were like 25 points down or whatever, and after they lost the ball and then made a foul and went and lost 3 points or whatever, he started berating some of them. So they are telling him, "Hey, listen, you need to be certain places to cover and all that." He didn't. So as Vogel called the timeout, Anthony Davis was trying to call him to have a chat about it to correct it. He just ignored him. He said, "Nah, whatever, man, whatever," and then just went to the thing. So Anthony Davis went up to him and said, "Hey, man, you don't do that. You don't shout at the bench players who were on the pitch at the time. You don't shout at them and treat them like that when you're playing like shit." So he was trying to tell him something, and yeah.
I thought they were just fighting about the 75 anniversary list.
Oh no. Oh shit, man! I thought you were
as if in the middle of the game. Hey, by the way,
do you know that your name's not in it?
Who did you talk to last week?
Yeah. I saw that. It's bad, man. I don't think they have. I don't think they figured out their shit, and I see this bad run of. I see this bad run of form continuing, man. I mean, even though they won today, I don't think they can maintain it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, look at the other guys on the team. Like Rondo's not exactly a team chemistry kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
if shit's going down, he's gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for DeAndre, considering how good he used to be.
How come coach not playing him enough though? I don't get that.
Like it happened at New Jersey last season too, right? I think it's like he's a different player now from what he used to be. You know, big intimidator. Now he just seems, I don't want to say soft, but you know what I mean. Like just not as potent as he used to be.
He's impotent.
Maybe it's age, maybe it's injuries.
You mean he's impotent?
I wouldn't know. But,
I wouldn't know. I'm not sure about that. Let me get back to you on that, cousin Roy. So now let's talk about his trade, bro. Ben Simmons to Celtics. You think it's a good idea? You think it's like the deal of the century? You know what I mean? Like, you know, the bee's knees.
I think
the mecca of deals.
I think Ben Simmons would flourish in Boston.
So
better than what he's doing now because he's not playing. Yeah.
So I think if Ben Simmons goes to Celtics, it's like Celtics milk of magnesia.
Yeah. I think the Celtics are tapping the white girl on the shoulder right now.
Oh, I see. So Celtics are doing to white people what black people did to them all those years.
Yeah. They're fucking them. I think Boston would do well. I think Boston would do well out of it. I think it's not bad actually. It's not bad. I mean, it's a big city, so he'd be happy. You know, like you gotta keep the fucking bitch happy, right? So,
I mean, the only reason is because they're sucking, and pundits and people are saying that whatever team that is formed in Celtics right now is not actually the team that is. It is not a well assembled team. But you know, one of our guys we did our fantasy show, Robert Williams, you know, was our pick, but a little bit injured here and there. Al Horford is doing Al Horford. Jalen Brown and Jason Statham seem to be. I'll be honest with you, bro. Sometimes I feel these players are playing like knowing in the back of their mind they have those fantasy stats. I don't know. It feels weird. Like Russell have for me always been a ball hogger, but I know he wants triple double because he's never going to win a title and he wants to be a legend. But for the like teams like Celtics and all that who have got a 4 wins 6 loss start, man.
Yeah, disappointing for the talent they have. Disappointing, but yeah, I think you're right. Some of the younger players are just stat sheet fillers for the fantasy.
40
get better
points, right,
contracts.
bro? Yeah. Like, why you want to stand so much and get the rebound? Your centers there, save your energy and go up the floor, right? Spread the game, whatever you want, whatever they call it. Yeah, I'm like, man, it's like you feel like, oh, he knows after the first half he only has 2 rebounds, and the team is still leading, but then suddenly he's like he kicks it up because he only got like 15 points. Suddenly he goes up to 30 really fast, and then 4th quarter like kind of sit up. But then when your team is playing against good teams, and then you don't know what the hell to do when you're down 18 points in the 3rd quarter. That's when the Marcus Smarts of the world come up and be like, yo, pass the ball, bitch. I want to play too. I need my stat sheets too, man.
Yeah, Marcus Smart's also got his stat sheets to fill, man.
Yeah. I'm lost in 70%, man, of the whole world. Shit. 75 in ESPN. Don't mess with it. Want to check our fantasy this one for a while. Let's check it out. I noticed you've been doing better now.
Yeah, because of that auto what do you call it? The auto option to start your players for the week. Optimal
Then how
players.
come it's not working for Leo? I think.
What do you mean?
Because like Leo hasn't really what do you call it rostered lately.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the past 2 weeks. I'm screwed. I'm using this one. I'll try to share the screen. So I'll bring it up. I'll show you. Okay, let me open the league. All right, how to go league overview of my team. There we go. Dreams are for suckers. Welcome to Dreams are for Suckers League, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody tuning in, please remember to like and subscribe for more good times. Me and we are going to be joining you at least once a week from now on. Now, what was I supposed to look at?
You want to look at
your team. No, Colonel's team. So Colonel's finest. He didn't roster, bro. So the past 2 weeks, right? These guys have been down here a lot.
Oh. That's strange. Unlike him.
Yeah, I don't know whether he forgot or whatever, but our commish, I don't know what he's doing also. So nobody's telling him. I'm not close to him, so I don't want to remind him. But it kind of sucks when he doesn't roster properly, then throws the whole league into a weird thingy. But anyway,
I'll remind him.
Okay. I want to look at you. You're playing. You rostered better, man. This season.
Because it's got that Yahoo gives you that optimal roster. Because I used to forget too. So now I just need to remember once a week to set it, and it does the full week, the next 6 days or whatever coming up for you.
Right. Okay. So it works. It works now. So when you go and click that option, that roster for the entire week, it works.
Yeah.
Because the other day I tried it for week 2 or week 1.
Yeah.
But I because I'm checking it for the show, but when I went online, it didn't.
Try doing it from your phone.
From the phone. I always do it from the phone. I don't really know how to do it from the PC.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it from the PC either. But the phone's a lot easier actually.
Phone's a lot easier, yeah, same. But I did it that way, and I don't know why it didn't go in. So that's why I check regularly.
Oh, really?
But what we wanted to check was Celtics and their record. Do you have any Celtics guys with you?
Don't think so.
I think I do. Oh no, I don't as well.
I think Jat's got Jalen, doesn't he? Jat's got Jalen Brown, I think.
Jalen Brown,
the dream.
Yeah. Oh, he's injured. Okay, let's see. So Jalen Brown likely miss 1 to 2 weeks with a right hamstring strain. According to saying, okay, that means Marcus Smart is going to kill it. Look at that, bro. Loss, win, loss, win, loss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 to 6. It's
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I thought they would do better.
Yeah. I agree. Disappointing, but I mean, like I said, 11 games in.
Go fuck yourself.
Don't push the panic button yet. Yeah.
Now I want to
But
check
yeah.
the team now. So let's look at this. The Ace Dragon.
Yeah.
Actually, what is this Ace Dragon?
Where did I hear it? I heard it somewhere else. Someone put themselves as the 9th dragon on somewhere else and thought, oh fuck, that's alright.
I'll be the Ace one first.
Yeah,
I'll be
number
ahead
8
of
that's
him.
open. Yeah.
I know he's number 8, so I'm gonna take that. I'll be ahead of him. He ain't shit.
It might have been like Bobby Lee, the comedian.
Yeah.
It might have been off his one, or it might have been off Tim Chatarangsu.
Team
You know, the
Chatarangsu. I
short
think I
guy.
heard of him. Yeah.
He's got the podcast with Nikki Blades.
I never heard that. Okay. Yeah.
What's it called? Anyway, they're both good podcasts. Tim Chatarangsu one's much better, actually. Very good.
Okay, cool. Now back to this. Steph has been killing it, no doubt. Joe Ingles is okay here and there. I had him in the ESPN, then I dropped him because 12 team is a bit hard. I mean, our 8 team you can get better guys if you want, but pretty decent, I think. This fellow's also playing well, Vucevic, right?
Yeah. That
Points
was
wise a bit low. Okay.
Yeah. My
How's it?
first couple of picks, it wouldn't let me actually. It was still because I missed the first 2. It was still kind of doing it auto for me, so I didn't really get the choice. So that's how I'm stacked with guards, and I was early stacked with guards and Lakers because it was just auto picking for me. But turned out okay. Like even Westbrook's stats besides the turnovers.
I mean, I couldn't live.
Davis has got tummy aches and shit, but
Yeah, look at
alright.
this 0.77. Yeah, I had Jordan Clarkson once play like this too. Goodness, my God. Let's see. It didn't say how many shots it takes here, but yeah. Yeah, Davis, thank God he came back, man. I thought he'd be out because in my team here, I have LeBron.
Oh yeah.
So last week I was thinking about it, and I decided to take Seth Curry because Seth Curry seemed to be doing okay. But the news is not good, There you go. November 4th, James
month,
Harden.
did you say?
Yeah, means the visa. Unfortunately, it's much longer. Strength conditioning 4 to 8 weeks, man.
Well,
I wanted to use him and have fun, but yeah, so I took Kyrie just for fun. Now this fool ain't gonna do shit this season. He's gonna sit in the sideline and be a punk bitch. Yeah, y'all got any you? What about Camel Hump?
I ain't no punk bitch.
I ain't no punk bitch. Hey, how do I have Seth Guy? Oh yeah, I was thinking it was Steph. So yeah, I'm doing okay. I shat all over Jay last week, so that was nice. 7-2 win. I'm playing against Jeff this week. Jeff got crazy team, bro. LaMelo, Jordy. These 2 guys are playing pretty damn good. Kate is just coming back. He's doing okay. So if you check out his stats, man. Then we got Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. He ain't doing shit. This guy is an all-star, man. Straight up.
OG
Anunoby. He had to go answer. He doesn't have to go answer to an OG, man. He's straight OG. Bradley Beal hasn't been kicking it. Last season, I think maybe it was kind of better.
Yeah. I think he peaked.
Yeah, this fucking Giannis had him for 2 years in a row, and then this season he decides to kill it with the free throws, especially. Last year it was all 0.5 points. Also, the first, I think the first month and a half, first 6 weeks, right? He averaged 10 points or 11 points for me. So I died. Yeah, I absolutely died. Then Jeff took Josh Giddey. Tonight. Jared Allen's been killing it also. I took Evan Mobley. I wanted to take a risk on Evan Mobley, so I took Mobley. And one of when we did the show on the potential blackout players, we did on Michael Porter Jr., but bruh, he ain't doing it.
He ain't doing it.
He ain't getting it.
He ain't getting it.
He's not getting it. Now, Michael Porter, hasn't been living up to this thing. And now we've Jalen. Was that?
Sorry. I was gonna say, talking about the Nuggets. Did you see? Did you see Jokic today or whatever?
No.
Was it
No.
today or yesterday?
What the fuck?
When he elbowed Markieff Morris.
Oh, I didn't see that. Did he?
You gotta see it, man. So it's like the end of the game. You know, Nuggets are killing the Heat. I think it was, and Markieff Morris gives at half court. Jokic gives a pass, like an outlet pass, and Markieff Morris gives him a real cheap shot, like in kind of an elbow, kind of to the lung sternum area, and they also got him in the legs as well at the same time. It's another cheap shot, right? No call, and Jokic just stops and charges towards Morris's back and elbows him in the back, right? Morris goes flying on the floor like fucking like Lee Harvey shot him from the grassy knoll. You know,
Straight up.
let me see
Kiss
if
the ground.
I'll send you the
Link.
clip, the link. Yeah. Sorry,
I can watch it and then I can
You
react.
watch
to
it. Yeah. What's your reaction to it?
it.
Although I kind of spoiled it for you already, but still. Hang on. Okay, you see the link?
I just clicked it and a Korean advertisement popped up. That's nice.
Hey man, gotta get your soju.
Okay, it just started, but why is there no volume on my headset? Let me change this. Signing out tonight.
Is that Foreigner that sings that song? Is it
I
Foreigner?
also don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought that was a new song late after like the 1990s. The old song. Okay, I'm watching it. Can you hear the audio? Because I can't play it. I might get banned. No, right? You're not hearing it, right?
I can't hear audio.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. So Jokic got the ball. He shot from the halfway line. Oh wow! He just smashed right at the back. For Marcus Morris is like some tough guy bullshit. To go down like that was kind of soft, man.
But really, I think Marquise Morris's shot was actually harder. Like he went flying. I think that's just because Jokic is a big guy. You know, had some momentum like a run up. You know what I mean? If you look at Markieff Morris's,
he went and barged into him. He ran into him.
Really like that. That would have really hurt getting elbowed in your lungs.
I like that. I love Jokic. I like the fact that Jokic gave it to him because that was a cheap shot.
Yeah, that's a cheap shot, motherfucker.
Nice. I hope Markieff Morris got some neck injury. Oh, it's a whiplash. I saw that. Boom. Hey, good. I love Jokic, man.
Look at Markieff Morris where his hands goes to his eyes like he's crying. Like I mean, there's no contact with his head on the floor.
Yeah, he managed to. His hands managed to break the fall also. You can see it.
That's a big fucking flop.
Yeah, screw this guy. This guy tried to act tough and shit.
Did you see like none of the guys actually went in to fight Jokic?
Yo, dude, Tyler Hero was just screaming.
Like,
yeah,
don't kill him. Like Adebayo, Adebayo is the biggest guy on the Heat, and he goes into, not the like, hey, fuck you, man. It's more like just hey.
Adebayo tried to go and grab Jokic, and then somebody got in between. Somebody got in between them.
Yeah.
You see, I didn't watch it again. Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo, no, he just got a bump, but he didn't want that. Bam didn't want none of that. He just went there, kind of tapped him in the back, and then, oh man, you okay? You okay? You okay, Mark? You okay, Markieff Senior? Watch that again, huh?
If you go to 28,
I'm at 10 seconds to see
28
the quick 28 seconds.
Who's number 3 for the Nuggets? They're having a good fucking
20 seconds. They ain't shit. 28 seconds.
28 seconds?
There's nothing there, though.
On my one, on 28 seconds, you got it's a shot of the bench, and it's got one of the Nuggets guys just laughing his head off.
Oh, Nuggets guy laughing his head off. Let me see. Oh, the number 3.
Yeah. Like, fuck this, man. It's some bullshit.
Nah, screw Markieff Morris. The stupid clown ass. I love Jokic. I like to see Jokic like fight and stand up for himself. Like
Me
when they
too.
got swept last season in the playoffs, he admitted, right? He said, "No, I was trying to get something going, man. I was trying to start something because we were losing. Jamal out, 3-0 down, 2-0 or 3-0 down, whatever it was." And then they ejected him the second quarter. I think that was stupid, man. Just for like walking at the guy threateningly. Whoever that person was.
bullshit.
Yeah, I think it was silly.
It was a bullshit calls.
Yeah, real superstar. This guy, PJ Miles for Charlotte is playing like a star. Him, Lamelo, they're playing really well, man. PJ is like every game almost 30 points, like double-digit rebounds, close to the double-digit assists. But Charlotte's still not doing so well. 5-7 after today losing. It's
Maybe
like,
they'll come good later. I think they got a good team.
yeah, I think so too. Let me just look. I want to look at the NBA standings. Have a quick talk about it. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, and I can't say that last word. There we go. So, it's what we're looking at, mate. It's what we're looking at. Make it a bit larger. So, as you can see, this is what the table looks like.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous thing. The Sixers are coming first in the East.
Crazy, right? 8 wins, 3 losses. Heat behind Bulls with all that new players there killing it.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry, Caruso, fantasy by Caruso all not really there. Kyle Lowry, whatever, if you need assists and threes once in a while. Wizards kind of shocked me actually. I know Kuzma was playing well for a while, but in certain leagues they've dropped him. I'm not sure who are the main guys there. You got any clue what's going on here?
No.
Yeah, screw him. Cavaliers, I have Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, so I kind of know what's happening over there. They're doing well. I think the 3 big men strategy or whatever seems to be working, and even Laurie Markkinen was out for a while. When he came back, he did good,
Yeah.
They're doing well, bro.
Look, the Bucks are the defending champs. They're 4-6. No one's throwing fucking fire and ice at them. So
mad, right?
keep it in perspective. I think by the end of the season, Bucks, Celtics, Hornets, Raptors will all be moving up quite rapidly, and I think, unfortunately for them, Wizards and Cavs will be moving back down. I think.
Yeah. It's
By
possible,
the end of the season, that is.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think it's possible too. Like now, the narrative that everyone is talking about it. Oh yeah, Warriors going to take it all, man. Warriors going to take it all. My show we did. I mean, in the show we did the other one when we picked. I was going for the. I hope somebody like the Jazz or I like Jokic to have a ring. I like
Jokic. I like Denver. They play good
Denver.
ball.
That's right. Sorry, I keep saying Utah. Sorry, Denver. So if you look at the West, Warriors top, okay, kind of surprised me. Jazz, we kind of expected them because Gobert and Mitchell are this one. Mavericks, I think this one, I gotta go with you and say they'll probably drop in a while. I don't know whether they can maintain this, bro. On honesty, Suns, here and there. I want to ask you about Robert Sarver in a bit. Let's talk about Robert Sarver now.
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Well, there's always been rumors that he's a bit of a dickhead. I guess part of it. Okay. From what I heard, he didn't actually like go and assault anybody, right? It's just more of like his behavior is quite offensive, isn't it? I think is that right?
It was the offensive behavior and the use of the N-word.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then showing pictures of his wife to the players.
Wife in the bikini, and then the answer, the written answer to them was, "Oh, we had an apparel sponsor, so I told my wife to wear it, and I showed the office." I'm like, bro, he's a white chauvinist, man.
Amin or whatever from
El Hassan, El Farouk Amin,
Hassan. He's just a guy he's just mega trying to fit in really hard and just obviously doing a really bad job of it, So, but obviously the N-word stuff, you can't be going around saying that shit, right?
Yeah, and I think the reason why some black people supporting it because the backroom staff in Phoenix now has a lot of black people there. There's about 60% there. And anybody can go and read the article. We don't want to like really get into it too much, just the excerpts. So he hired a lot of black people, and then he was saying things like, man, I need a black guy here because, and he said he told somebody, I need an N here because only an N can, I'm going to say Apple.
Will be able to relate to the
so can relate to the players better. So He said he needed a lot of apples in there
Well,
so they can.
yeah. I mean, that's a bit of a privileged white guy's kind of attitude,
Yeah.
mindset. Maybe that they don't get me, so I need someone who gets them, even though obviously it's bullshit. But
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's kind of handy how maybe I got to give them praise, I suppose, because the way they handled it, they did three things. They put Chris Paul, they put Dev, and they put another person out there to kind of answer it. So Chris Paul said, there's always two sides to a story. He said, better wait for NBA to do the investigation, then we'll toss up the word. And then Devin Booker said something to that same effect. What
I
I
think Monty Williams also, who's like a devout Christian, has also kind of like he hasn't chucked the boot in. You know what I mean? Like, so it kind of
like
it helps for Robert Sarver's point of view.
Mm.
But people didn't like him, like years ago when he was when the Suns were really playing terrible. People hated him. Understandable, because your team's not doing well. But I think there's a bit of a we hate Robert Sarver kind of thing going there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if he went and touched somebody up or something like that, you know what I mean? If he really did like a real Donald Sterling kind of thing, then I think it's totally different.
What I want to ask you, like, Chris Paul now twice in clubs with where owners have gone into trouble over racist stuff. First it was the Clippers, now it's here in Sava, in Phoenix.
But you think that he's a
the guy? I'm not really a big fan of Chris Paul, man. I don't know why. I like to read those articles where they get the inside story and then the players kind of bitch about the other players. So a lot of them bitch about CP3, saying that his Uncle Tom, he plays the game with the owners and the players and the association. He's like a hustler, like a wheeler and dealer behind the scenes. He's a owner pleaser kind of thing. He was criticized for that. So I was like, okay.
Surely he's popular if he's the association head, right?
Well,
president.
I think if you look at the other presidents, there was, I think, not all. I think Gilbert Arenas also was there once. So
I think Isaiah was too, and no one like Isaiah wasn't exactly like
Isaiah Thomas or Isaiah Washington?
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas. Okay, Celtics. Isaiah Thomas.
People didn't really like him. You know what I mean? Like they I think to his face, they're all because he's so good, right? But
yeah,
behind his back, they all think he's a little bitch. But
yeah, that's why I don't put too much stock in I don't know how their presidency work. I can read up. We can do another show about it. We can shit on them. So
did you say Isaiah Washington just then?
Yeah, Hey, he could play basketball. Why not? Hey, you never know. Isaiah Washington is the actor, right? Was he the one from that medical show? And they had that whole drama and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so shall we call it? I think we got it covered. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all be tuning in, thanks for tuning in, man. It was fun. We'll see you all next week, or I might see you guys over the weekend, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday. Wei Dogg, thanks for joining me, man.
Yeah,
I see y'all people soon. Ciao.
Super. Okay, bye.
Bye. Hang on. Rim shot. Kobe. Oh, maybe no Kobe.
You ain't shit. My grandma shoot better than you.